The art of asking. Let's look at it as a spiritual way of manifesting. I do know that there's a lot of people that feel entitled and they're asking for things that they don't necessarily deserve and or have worked for. So we're not talking about asking in that level. That's not spiritual at all. That's not open-hearted. And you can actually say no to those people. So if you have a little bit of entitlement, let's just drop it for a moment. It doesn't work in the spirit world. To ask for something that you want is to raise your own vibration. Understand that what you're asking for is probably going to need a higher you so that you're going to raise up your own vibration, your own belief system, that you deserve this, that you can see it happening. And then you're going to be very detailed in what you want. If I want to buy a new car today, I'm not going to say right now I just want anything. Because then the universe isn't aligning me with really what I want. That's why so many people get disappointed. Because the universe doesn't have enough information to align you with what you're really looking for. Years back, I said, I want this car, this color by this date and this price. Within a 2-week time period, I got it in 10 days. Of course I did. I just spoke it like it was true, like it was already there. I had 0 hiccups about it. I knew it was going to happen like I know my first name. And I was so knowing of it that the universe went into alignment with that. It can't go into alignment with anything else. And her name is Pumpkin, my car. And then there's some people that say, I want this, but I don't know, or can I do it? Can I afford it? And then the universe is going back and forth with you. It's like a waiter at lunch. I don't know if I want a salad. I don't know if I want a hamburger. So then what do you want? Because a waiter or the universe isn't going to be writing down things that you might want, because that's too confusing. So in a spirit world, energy world, believe in yourself. Ask from a space of an open heart, a trusting, and a higher knowingness. That what I speak into truth. I speak into existence. When I found my home, I knew exactly what I wanted, and I got it. So maybe it is trusting yourself more. Maybe it's actually allowing yourself to receive really good gifts. There's so many people that will say, oh, don't worry about that. I don't need anything. It's like the universe is listening. Oh, it's okay. I'm not going to take the last one. The universe is offering that. So let's work on right now of deserving, receiving. And what for the next day, week, month, the rest of your life, when you are offered something, please say yes and thank you. And the little things become medium things, and the medium things become bigger. You're learning to receive and not just cast away good things that are showing up. So there's one. Second thing that you can do is be that higher person that can get those gifts. If you want a stronger career, more income, then be that person that shows up strong in the job career that you have. Upgrade your own self. So when that job shows up, you're in alignment with that higher vibration. If we worked at Taco Bell and we're not that great at Taco Bell, we can't necessarily ask for a better job because our vibration is Taco Bell, if not lower. So I'm going to look at myself and I'm going to say, how can I upgrade myself so I can upgrade my job, my career, my relationship? So many of my relationship clients, they're like, I ain't gonna change until he changes. I ain't gonna change until she changes. But we know now that if I want change from somebody, that I start the change on my side. Yeah. Because that's what I want. So I'm going to change. I'm going to grow. I'm going to advance. It really is not necessarily what you're asking for, but who are you in that moment of asking? Are you in your lower vibration? Because we know we can't bet on the lower vibration. Are you in the higher vibration? Because then that feels good. That feels solid. And now it's like we're not going to come up with excuses anymore. Because if we come up with excuses, then we're not going to try again. We're not going to try hard. And trust me, your mind is so creative. It has 100 excuses for everything that you want that you have not been getting. So we're going to live a life of no excuses. We're going to correct our order until we get it. We're going to be that hopeful. We're going to get that excited. It's kind of like gambling. It's like, okay, I didn't get that, but I'm going to go again. I'm going to change my way, up my energy, my vibe, get some help, get some coaching. And then I'll reap my benefits. Anybody that's been successful asking for what they want, they knew it. They are winners. They are self-focused on how they're showing up. So again, another way is don't focus on others so much. There's enough on your plate. Your life is full enough that you focusing on you, I'll tell you, that is a lifetime. That is a lot. It shouldn't be boring. Focusing on you should not be boring. It really isn't. It may be uncomfortable. You may not want to. But once you start to focus on yourself and where you are and where you want to go, things start to change. So, can I help you all day long? I've given you some good tools on how to branch out of the old you into the new you. I do know sometimes, most times, people need a little bit more help, encouragement to change the patterns, to understand that this is a different way of living, advancing. Over 30 years, over 20 certificates. I can shift patterns and stories and get you to not necessarily just know it in the mind, but to embody it. Because once it's embodied, then you'll be able to raise your vibration, raise your energy. Your mind can't. It's too human. But when we go into the energy world and we become that magnet, then all things are possible. So thank you for listening. I'm Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I love to work with you. Reach out and thank you.